Breaking news. Kidnapped IYC president regains freedom, insists on protest against federal government. The president of a pan-Ijaw youth group, Ijaw Youth Council (IYC) worldwide, Peter Timothy Igbifa, has regained freedom from his abductors. Igbifa was reportedly kidnapped on Tuesday morning by unknown gunmen in Rivers State while heading to the airport for a trip to Abuja. Igbifa confirmed that he was abducted, saying the gunmen that took him away wanted him to call off the ongoing protest against the failures of the federal government to inaugurate a substantive board of Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC). He said he was released at Opokuma in Bayelsa State by the gunmen who barricaded his vehicle on Tuesday morning, blindfolded him and drove him to many places. I didn't know the places they took me to because I was blindfolded. All they wanted me to do was to call off the protest. They wanted me to do a video asking the youth to back down. But I told them that I already did a video in the morning asking them to go ahead with the protest even if I was kidnapped or arrested or killed. They became frustrated when they saw the protests going on at many places in the region. I also told them that I won't betray the principles of our struggle. Igbifa said his assailant set him free on Wednesday night, noting that with the help of persons who recognized him, he was able to get to the Bayelsa State Police headquarters in Yenagoa, where he was debriefed by the police commissioner. The IYC boss said after a brief meeting with the police commissioner, he met the Bayelsa State Governor, Senator Duye Didi, who was worried over his ordeal. But Igbifa said he was not intimidated by his experience, insisting that the protest must continue with the aim of shutting down the region until the federal government inaugurates the board of the commission. He said, "I am more than ever determined to continue with the protest. My experience has not intimidated me, and the protest will be more intense." Igbifa disowned some of his executive committee members, led by the spokesperson of the IYC, Ebilade Ekerefe, who held a meeting with the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Senator Godswill Akpabio. He also said Ekerefe and his co-travelers were on their own, saying he never authorized the meeting and that whatever agreement they reached with Akpabio was not binding on IYC and the Ijaw nation. Whatever meeting they held without me is null and void. I didn't authorize the meeting and its outcome is not binding on IYC and the Ijaw nation. We have taken a decision and that is final. It is a board or nothing. What are they even doing in Abuja? I know the kind of pressure I faced and bogus offers I got to frustrate these protests, but I turned down all of them because I can't betray my people and the Niger Delta must move forward. Therefore, they are on their own. Igbifa called on Ijaw youth to troop out en masse for the continuation of the demonstration. Wow, this man's story is so very interesting. Igbifa was kidnapped by kidnappers, and they asked him, to back off the protest. To back off the protest against federal government. Can't you see this is so appalling? But the only thing I can say right now is to thank God for his life, that he was being released without hurting him or killing him. Well, Igbifa is just a lucky man. But why is this federal government misbehaving? Why are they behaving like this? That's the question we need to ask. Because he was reportedly kidnapped on Tuesday morning by unknown gunmen in Rivers State while heading to airport for a trip to Abuja, and they kidnapped somebody. That means without insiders work, this man may not be kidnapped. You understand? So there are even betrayers among his carcass. That's what I would say. But in a nutshell, why would the federal government of Buhari want to kidnap him just because he wants to embark on the protest, which is so appalling? And thank God he was released. But in this country, I don't even believe the government any longer. For a long time now, I've never believed the government, because we have saboteurs, we have betrayers. Because what Buhari is even doing concerning insecurity in this country is glaring, and it shows that he is very, very much in support of Boko Haram, maybe I'll call it bandits, kidnapping, all so many insecurity menace that is happening in the country, because with his silence, with him showing a nonchalant attitude or chalant attitude depending on the English you want to use, is just so appalling, because Buhari is so adamant and I will use this word wicked for him not to respond to all the security challenges we are facing in the country. Well, before we can even talk about the economic meltdown, let's talk about the security, because if the life and safety of the people of the country, or you govern, or you administrate, or you are a leader upon, if the country is in chaos, there's no way economy will boost. And so we have all those foreign investors that have started packing their loads and say we should settle our issue and dispute concerning insecurity in the country. Even Buhari has sought for help from the European Union, United Nations, the United States, and they have said it is an internal problem. We should go and face our problem and commit ourselves in unity and one love. If there is love and there is no religious bigot or religious crisis in Nigeria, the insecurity would have been a thing of the past. You understand? So maybe Buhari is trying to Fulanize the country or Islamize the country. So many Nigerians have been agitating and are even angry about his administration. Even the Fulanis and the so-called Hausas, typical Hausas, they are also angry about about Buhari's administration, because Buhari has made many huge promises to those that are causing chaos. I could remember in 2015 when he was campaigning for election bid, he went as far as Niger Republic to go and import Fulani and promise them, those that are even sucking breasts, those that are not even up to the tax to vote, started giving them voters card, thumb printing. That's why he won the election, and he gave them so many promises. So many people died alongside through the campaign because of the heat during that time. But notwithstanding, he promised them so many things, heaven and earth. At the long run, he couldn't fulfill the promises. That's why kidnapping, banditry has been our watchword, especially in the northern part of the country. The Boko Haram menace is there. Buhari has not said anything, so it's political. But well, I would like you to share your comments and view over this. But before then, let me read one or two comments and reactions of people concerning this article. Well, someone says, how should the state be kidnapping its own citizen? I don't get it. Well, we need to puzzle this. Well, someone else says, because they have collected so much money. The biggest challenge Nigeria faces is money. All the killings is because of money. Fulani herdsmen, it's money. Bandits, it's money. Boko Haram, it's money. Islamic West Africa state, province, whatever, is money. Kidnapping is money. Without money, all this group will not function, because the people are hungry, looking for what to eat, so they will embrace any opportunity to make money. Nigerians are suffering. Politicians have stolen all the country's resources. They have killed the economy of the country. So a lot of people are hungry and are ready to do anything to survive and make money. So don't be surprised what people can do for money. Well, it's just greed. Before you can, the Bible said the love of money is the root of all evil. It's not like the money itself is the root of all evil. The love of it is the root of all evil. That's why we are having so many chaos, insecurity. So many funds have been budgeted for arms, but at the long run they will share it among themselves. Well, this is where I'm going to stop. I would like you to share your comments, and don't forget to share this so that others can be aware. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.